I hope everybody's doing well, you guys. The distractions are afoot. It is full moon in Capricorn day, baby. Yeah. The Hunger Games, right? This is the reading that I was talking about doing on the Sag reading. If you haven't checked out the Sag reading, they're kind of coincide, okay? You guys, not only is it spiritual warfare, okay, it's wars of the flesh as well. Yeah. If they can get you to overindulge, okay, you're already off track. If they can get you to lower your standards, okay. Especially if they can pull a hook and book and get you to establish accord with them, okay. My tribe knows what that is, okay. Right. You have to overcome all those things, okay. An emperor and empress will not be swayed. A high priestess, a magician, right? They know what they're looking at. When they realize that you won't be fooled, okay, usually they'll fall away, okay. You know, some people aren't going to like what I say, okay. You don't have to agree with it, but this is what I know, all right. Yeah, you have to overcome, it's wars of the flesh. You have to overcome your lower chakra nature, okay. If you're somebody who operates out of lust and desire, they got you already, all right. If you're somebody who's greedy, right, envious, those are all demonic attachments, cords, frequencies. Yeah, throat chakra, give me a second. Yeah. One must be able to control those, all right. Know your worth. Rule number 1, right? Don't sleep with the enemy. All right. So the Hunger Games. The sponsors are your spirit guides, right? And the currency of the realm, in the spiritual realm, is your soul. Go watch my reading on soul fragmentation, okay, and your good karma, okay, your dharma that you've racked up, and that's your ancestors, okay. The sponsors are your spirit guides. The host is the inner monologue. The cameramen are monitoring spirits, and the company that owns the rights to the show are the same ones who own these soul contracts. The powers that be, or I like to call them, the powers that were, right? Yeah. They're trying to keep you obligated to a contractual agreement that you had no recollection of, or you've already graduated from. So if you've already learned the lesson, okay, there's no need to learn it again, okay. Meaning, don't fall back to old ways of being, or go back to old people that haven't grown, okay. When you drop down, all right, to meet somebody where they're at, they already got you, okay. We don't save people. Everybody has the chance to save themselves, right? Everybody has a chance to gather up them soul fragments and the pieces back where their pain's at. Yeah, it's called healing, all right. It's called alchemy, and everybody has an opportunity to step into Christ consciousness. Some of these souls, they have a long, long way to go and many more incarnations to go. Okay, so we just got off on a side quest there. So, yeah. These offers are going to start coming in after the company creates chaos, right? Creates chaos. They're giving me, what is it? Orson Welles, 1984, right? War is peace. Okay. It's not. All right. Yeah. Love and hate, right? All opposite ends of that spectrum. All right. Anybody that is enlightened knows to walk the middle path. Okay. All right. So the same force that put you in survival are the same ones placing bids to be your savior. A friend in need is a friend indeed, right? Corrupt a man with a gift. That's how you find out who you're dealing with. You didn't lose anything. You broke free from a system, okay? We do not fear losing anybody, okay? We don't, okay? And if you are still in loss and grief, okay, you're not there yet, and you're still trapped where your pain's still at, okay? I'm not, some people may say that that's harsh, okay, but it's not. It's the reality, okay? Everybody here, everybody that you meet is a character, okay? That's helping, whether you view it as a negative or a positive, to help your soul grow. And those that are called and they refuse to wake up, they will give you more trauma to wake you up. It's part of the contracts, good or bad, to help you evolve. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so you broke free from a system you're dealing with. Ask yourself, do I feel drained? 2, check in with your body. If you're around the wrong people, you will feel a drain in your sacral and solar plexus, okay? And if you have created a cord, okay, via sexual intercourse, you will feel yourself being drained in the root, all right? Also, if you feel empty after you've had sex, chances are you've had sex with, right, a program, an empty vessel, or an entity, right? 3, time equals energy. Energy equals money. 4, is it hard to get away? 5, do they get triggered? Okay. That's a number 1 sign when you find out who you're dealing with. Okay. They get triggered. All right. That's it. That's the unhealed, the wound that they hold. Okay. They get triggered. All right. And they lash out. Right. You're calm. All right. And you don't, you just cut it off, right? You don't go tit for tat. You don't banter back and forth because you're not giving them your energy. You've cut off access to them, and they no longer have the same access to you as they once did, and they get triggered and they start lashing out at things that they think. They start projecting onto you, okay, what they have in their mind that you are. And those projections, okay, they will bounce right back off of you, and they will hit them 10 times harder because you know who you are. You are so strong in the I am presence. You know thyself, okay? Your self-worth, and you know who you are, and you know who you're not. So when those projected energies hit you, or should I say refract off of you because you're not in resonance with them, all right? You don't hold any of the same woundings, open doors, or open windows that they do. So when it's projected towards you, it bounces, right? I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say sticks, bounces off me and sticks to you. So it will hit them more 10 times, 100 times over, all right? Because they're in resonance with that energy. See what I'm saying? That frequency. You could have popping in your ears, okay? You could have, your eyes could be twitching. Yeah, you could be getting, you could feel the energy or burning sensations through your sinus cavities. You could be going also through a heart chakra activation. You could feel the energy rise from the heart, okay, and going through your sinus cavities, through your third eye, and out your crown. Okay, it's your body leveling these energies that are being dispersed right now out. Okay, they're two intense energies, and they are colliding. Okay, they are helping you, your system, to upgrade. Okay, it's just like technology glitches when we get upgraded, or you upgrade your system. Okay, it has to go through a reboot. All right, and these are the most sensitive, okay, muscles, especially around the eyes. Okay, and it's affecting them more. Okay, your body's picking up on these energies, and they're foreign to your body, so your body's processing them in the ways that it knows how, and the spasms. Okay. 4, yeah, is it hard to get away? Do they get triggered? All right. 6, do they try to rebuttal, okay, or deny and turn the tables? Them tables are turned, baby. All right. 7, do they say, huh? Okay. Somebody only says, huh, or they try to act like they don't know what you're talking about. Okay. The denial. All right. It's narcissistic, and huh gives them enough time to process a rebuttal. All right. Unless somebody has a hearing problem, which we are not reading. We're not talking about that. This isn't that. All right. Huh. All right. Yeah. 8, after the mask drops, do they try to do something for you? Corrupted man with a gift. That's how you find out who you're dealing with. All right. 9, keep calling or texting because they know they've been seen. 10, try to use what they think they know about you against you, things that you've told them. Okay. And my awakened ones, my chosen ones, we do not live in guilt and shame. Okay. That's parasitic. All right. Yeah. They try to use things that you've been through. Well, you remember that time? Or you're like this. They project on you the way that they think you are, or the way that you should be, because that's the way that they are. Do you see what I'm saying? And yeah, know thyself, right? When you speak your truth, can't nobody else do it for you. Okay. Yeah, they try to hit you with that guilt and shame first. Okay. I called one out the other day, and the mask dropped. I knew exactly what was happening. Okay. Yeah, they try to keep you around and do favors for you, right? When you're chosen, your energy is precious. Your currency is precious, and it's your energy and attention and time that they're after. Not, for a lot of you guys, for a lot of my ladies, you're a divine feminine, right? You look good. Okay. And yeah, they do have ulterior motives. Okay, I called one out the other day, and that mask drop, baby, and oh, you're used to. Okay, first of all, I'm not used to nothing, because I'm a solo writer. Okay. Listen, you guys, I've been celibate for well over a year. Okay. Yeah, I don't need anybody for anything. Okay. Corrupted man with a gift. Keep your independence. Okay. What you need will be provided for you along your path. Okay. Do not question your intuition. All right. It's right the first time. The denial, they will try to get you to question yourself, and you got it right the first time. The first response is usually the best response, and when dealing with them, no response is a response. Do you see what I'm saying? Everybody has a chance to go in and do their shadow work. Okay. Yeah, don't feel sorry for these. Okay, we don't feel sorry for those. All right. And it's wars of the flesh. Okay. The soul fragmentation. They take pieces of you. Okay. Before you become aware and you start your healing, okay, you leave pieces of yourself. Okay. Even when we're little, pieces that we deem not suitable, so-called, for society, we hide that piece. We leave that piece behind. All right. where our pain's at, okay? You are good enough, okay? You are good enough. You are worthy of this. And don't let anybody make you think else, right? Anything else other than that, all right? You were called for this, okay? Because you can handle it. And when you start gathering up these fractal pieces of yourself, you are made whole, okay? The shadow is only the pieces that you deemed unworthy, okay? Or your relationship, trauma, abuse, you left pieces of yourself behind. And when that happens, those pieces, the entities that were operating through them, they had contracts, all right? And those pieces are sold off, okay? It's much worse than what you think. So do go watch my video on soul fragmentation, and right, stay woke, all right? Like I said, the full moon's in Capricorn. Capricorn energy is all about contracts. Definitely go watch the Sagittarius reading. We usually do have some supernatural things happen on the Sag readings, okay? A box flew off my table, and it took me back to before I started showing my face on here. You could see a box getting thrown off my table. So yeah, we don't fear, okay? We don't fear. Yeah, some of you guys, if that starts happening, I remember when I hit another round of awakening, I was getting pushed up and down the stairs. My pictures were falling off my walls, a lot more other stuff, and it's to help you awaken. Don't be scared, all right? Don't be scared. Your guides are trying to warn you. Listen to your body. Yeah. We don't... Anything that you need will be provided for you, okay? You have to be open to receive it, but you should never have to feel like your time and energy is precious. You should never have to feel like you're bartering any of those things to so-called survive. So yeah, survival mode. We're not in survival mode anymore, okay? But they are, okay? And they're hungry. These parasites have nothing to cling on to anymore except the unawakened, and it's the same entity, okay, body hopping, which kind of makes you wonder, how the hell do they stay fed? They don't. They can't sustain the entity long enough, which is why the moods, right? It's like a astral gangbang, okay? It's like a gangbang. These energies are waiting outside these vessels, okay? You get triggered, right? Whatever trigger that incites in you is what demonic frequency, okay, that's inhabiting the vessel. It's like being bipolar, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's like an entity gang grape, right? So, anyway, get a couple closing messages. Anything from here? Spirituality, becoming more spiritually aware, more spiritually focused, choosing a spiritual path. And that's their main goal, is to keep you out of your purpose and your path, right? If you're off your purpose, if you're off your path, okay, you're asleep, all right? And they can get you to walk into more contracts. Mature soul, embracing otherness, lessons, empathy, self-awareness, traits, introspective, inquisitive, sensitive. Listen to your body's sensitivities. They're being heightened right now. Breaking contract. Contracts stop serving your growth, freeing yourself from a soul contract, altering your divine blueprint. And your ancestors are proud of you, okay? A lot of you divine feminines, you were the one chosen to free your bloodline. You know, in the older times, okay, the divine feminine, okay, the society, they were meant to think that they needed a man, okay? You had to have a man to do this. You had to have a man to move forward. Yeah. Okay, and we don't. We have everything we need. We are stronger on the inside. Okay. Men are stronger on the outside. Okay, we can do, we may not be as strong on the outside, but we can indeed, okay, hire somebody to come do things, or we can learn, okay. We do not need, we don't do anything out of need anymore, okay. And if you still are, okay, love and light, you still have work to do if you think that you need, okay. Yeah. When you do things out of a place of need, you attract things that, you chase things that aren't meant for you. When you let things, when you step into your divine feminine energy, okay, and you go with the flow and you let things come to you, you're in your receiving energy, okay, and you start attracting, okay. We do not chase, we attract. Things that are meant for you will come to you, okay. You do not have to fight for them, okay. It is a spiritual battle, and we are fighting for the divine feminine, just not in that way. All right. Path to intimacy, learning about your sexual behaviors, discovering your true sexual nature. Sexuality plays an important role. And I told you, overcome that lower base chakra. Okay. You do not need to give, you do not need, listen, you don't need to fuck, okay, to feel whole. Okay, you get horny. Okay, well, use that energy. That is your life force energy. That is your chi. Okay, unless you're married and you're with your divine counterpart already. But, okay, whatever. Okay, you don't give that thing, you don't give that energy, that sacred energy away to just anybody. Okay, you don't just meet somebody and, you know, have it on your mind. Oh my God, I'm so horny. I got to go out and I got to find me somebody to fuck. Okay. You know, if you don't like my wording, all right, push on, right? There's other so-called tarot readers for you to get your information from. Yeah, we get down to it here. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, and I'm not going to be super descriptive, so it strokes your ego, okay? So, although I am descriptive. Okay, so, yeah, that's your life force energy, okay? Hard work to unlock your potential. Things in life won't come easy. Learning the value of hard work. Right? If it comes easy, right? Usually it ain't worth having, is it? If it comes fast, it won't come easy, right? So, yeah. Yeah, you got to put in that hard work. All right, let's see. We're going to pull one from this astrology deck, and yeah, I got to get up out of here. We will be doing an all signs full moon in Capricorn, all signs this evening. All right. I will be going live, and I hope to see my tribe there. Okay. If it's your first time watching, read the description box, okay? You can get a better understanding of what it is I do, okay? I'm not a tarot reader. I use the cards for more context, okay? But my name is Ashley Dawn, okay? This is Divination by Dawn, all right? If you feel guided, join members. We would love to have you over there. And please know when I go live, I protect my tribe. All right, I don't tolerate trolls. All right, retrograde phases. These occur when a transiting planet appears to go backward in the orbital transit from Earth. We're going to have 4 planets retrograde. Okay, Mercury's in pre-shadow. Yeah, it is an illusion based on the angle of the planet itself, but it creates a feeling of energy slowing down and can represent an opportunity to redo something in your life. The trickster planet Mercury going into retrograde can evoke anxiety because it indicates a time when communication delays and difficulties occur. Retrograde phases also have a very positive effect because they are time to complete unfinished business and connect to people from your past. A lot of you guys go watch the Sagittarius reading, okay? Because I said all this and it came out in a different way, in a different deck, in a different card. So a lot of you guys, this is the warning, right? You have somebody who you've let go and they're going to come back this retrograde, all right? And it's going to be a trickster energy, right? Corrupt a man with a gift. That's how you find out who you're dealing with, all right? This person is going to pretend to give you, they're going to act like they're going to give you all the things that you ever wanted from them in the beginning. And it's a test from the devil, okay? It's a test from the devil, all right? You're not going to end up getting what you want, and it's going to deter you from all the hard work you put in, and it's going to get you off your path, and yeah, it's going to be like refracturing your soul all over again. All right, Uranus. Uranus is another. Uranus just went into Gemini, and we have Mercury, Gemini's ruler here. Uranus, sometimes called the Great Awakener, brings the drama. It is associated with unexpected change, innovation, discovery, liberation, and structural transformation, and can cause a lot of upheaval personally, politically, systematically, and generationally. Uranus likes to stir the pot, so expect the unexpected with this planet. Uranus can also add a quirky, trailblazing, freedom, love vibe to our charts. Uranus changes zodiac signs approximately every 7 years. Go look to see where you have Uranus. And I told you, you were picked by your ancestors to end these contracts. All right. The political. We will get into my dream download another time. I will probably do that. I don't know if it'll be on the main channel. Okay. If you do join members, I do not go live on the $5 holler tier. All right. Yeah. So if you feel guided, join bronze or above. Yeah. Liberation, right? Structural transformation, right? The programs and these systems that I was talking about. Yeah. The Great Awakener. It's time to awaken, okay? Expect the unexpected, all right? When we don't get on, even when we are on our path, there's certain places, certain people that we have to interact with, okay, at certain times. Certain things fall apart so they can push us in a new direction. Certain things fall apart to keep you from, right, a greater evil at the time. Some of you guys, things happen so that you can give somebody else their karma, okay? Expect the unexpected, and not all these unexpected things are going to be bad, okay? They're all for your benefit, okay? And know that you will be taken care of, all right, during this transit. So that's what I have for you. Peace, love, and light. Watch out for them hungry motherfuckers.